All right, well, the future is now in New England. According to Ian Rappaport, Drake Maye will start this week against the Houston Texans, the first start of his career.
So it just came down in the last couple of minutes. It is now, I guess, official. It's just a report, but it is NFL media. And it is Ian Rappaport. Drake Maye will start for the Patriots this week against the Houston Texans, 1 o'clock, Gillette Stadium here on 98.5, the Sports Hub. Greg Bedard joining us here for Big Boy Tuesday. Your thoughts?
Well, on film, it's warranted. I thought Jacoby Brissett was my lowest-rated player for the Patriots the past 2 weeks. After last week, I said if it happens again, then you have to seriously consider starting Drake Maye. Considering the opponent, that is the Houston Texans, and some of the other things that are wrong with the team right now, I thought this was maybe a week early, but we'll see.
Yes,
colossal mistake. Colossal. I can't emphasize this enough. It was my initial reaction as soon as I heard it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. Colossal mistake. Huge mistake.
Why?
Because they're rushing it. They're rushing it. This is not, there's no way
this couldn't have been the plan.
No way it could have been the plan. Again, as recently as a week ago, Mayo was saying emphatically, Brissett's my starter. We're going to keep it that way. You know, there was some speculation and some reports that Maye is still far away, not even getting that much closer. Now, all of a sudden, they have a horrible game against Miami. They're 1-4, and now he's playing with a team coming in that is a Super Bowl potential candidate. It's colossally stupid. They're panicking.
What do you think, Joe Murray?
Anyone but Jacoby Brissett, to be honest, but they're rushing this. They had no plan. I agree with everything you guys say, but this is a bad week. I mean, the offensive line against this pass rush, I'll just start there. I don't think they're competent enough to run plays, but this is where you look at the actual talent on the team. This is a really bad matchup for a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. You're not ready. I have no idea if he's ready or not. The matchup is the matchup. It's, we talked, and everyone talked forever about sort of hand-picking the right spot. I mean, people have been doing this since April. Week 4, home against Miami. Whatever. I don't have the schedule in front of me. Week 9, the second Jets game. That'll be the first time you're playing an opponent twice. You will have had film on the guy. Jacksonville out in London, soft opening. Bad opponent, a million miles from home. Good place to get him. I mean, we played this game the entire offseason. People did. Did anyone say home Houston against one of the best pass rushes in the league?
No.
With you at 1-4, them at 4-1?
No.
Teams going in opposite directions? Did anyone put that one out there?
No.
Who had Houston at 1-4 with the worst, basically, pass protection in the league?
They're panicking, Mike.
Going against one of the best pass rushes in the league. I mean, I'm not making that up, and that's generally true, right? I mean, have the Patriots allowed the most pressure of any team in the league?
Yes.
Okay. And Houston, we're looking it up right now, depending on who you look at. Next Gen, Pro Football Focus, has among the best pass rushes in the league.
Correct.
If it's not number one, they're right up there. Like you had, the Next Gen has them with the highest pressure rate in the league.
And last week, they were number 1 in the league last week on Josh Allen as well.
Okay. So,
what was Josh Allen in that game?
9
for 30. Josh Allen.
Josh Allen was 9 for 30.
Yes, against the Texans.
So, going into the year, who had the 1-4 Patriots reeling against the 4-1 Texans? You with the worst pass protection in the league, going against the best pass rush in the league at Gillette Stadium, 1 o'clock. Who had that one?
Nobody.
So, don't tell me that was the plan.
No way. Go ahead, Greg.
And what doesn't sit well with me is, and part of the reason why I wasn't ready to say, all right, it's time for Drake, is because I think this is a panic move. This is the coaches not taking it on them to be, what we talked about earlier in the show, that if the Patriots coaching was competent, this team would be 3-2. Jacoby Brissett threw a game-winning touchdown pass to Jalen Polk this past week, and because the rookie receiver all of a sudden did a scissor kick in the air and couldn't get 2 feet down, now he's lost his job. If Jalen Polk comes down in bounds, there's no way they start Drake Maye this week.
So right.
It's a great point.
Just a quick question. Could this be a PR move for some of the stuff happening with Peppers or anything like that?
I think it's a PR move in general. I think they saw apathy starting to set in with the team. I mean, I was there. The stadium wasn't banged out to start with. The game was still in the balance, and I noticed, and I was like, I think a third of the people have left. And it's like it's a one-score game, like middle of the fourth quarter, and people started to leave. I think this is a complete panic move on multiple levels.
It's a mistake.
It's a football panic move. I would hate to think they're wagging the dog. What's that expression?
Tail wagging the dog.
Tail wagging the dog on a domestic assault. Like, if that really happened and Jabril Peppers is guilty of what he's accused of, don't try and like cover that up with a quarterback. Like, don't do that.
No, and I would say, Mike, to Greg's point, it's a PR move either way.
But I think I agree with the football PR. Like it's they're panicking football wise.
Right. And again, also a mistake. Either way, it's a mistake. It's the equivalent of like trying to hit it through the trees and make a birdie when you're already screwed. Punch it back out, deal with the freaking screw up. You've screwed it up already. They've screwed it up.
And it looks terrible that, like, if you're entertaining starting him this week against the Texans, then you would have started him against the Dolphins. It would have been a soft open.
Why not even at halftime?
Yeah, why not put him in?
Put him in. Again, what were the Dolphins doing that was exotic? And
Nothing.
here's the other thing. They would have ran the ball because a rookie was in the game. Oh, don't get me going.
But the point
Don't do it.
The point of if Jalen Polk, we were going to talk this segment about was that failed touchdown to Jalen Polk more on Jacoby Brissett, the throw, or Jalen Polk, the catch? Maz, you think it was a bad ball, right?
Well, no, he didn't throw what. To me, it's more on Polk.
Oh, I thought you were blaming Brissett yesterday with Big Jim Murray.
I blamed Polk yesterday, but I agreed that it was a bad ball.
It wasn't a bad ball.
It was a bad ball.
Big boy?
It was not a bad ball. I've asked around. I've watched that play a billion times. Calais Campbell, who's like 6'7", is in front of him. The quarterbacks are taught to throw high to the end line, short to the goal line. He laid it out there. I've seen them in practice. Routes on air, they run that all the time. The ball was fine. Polk went up, and then all of a sudden, when he caught it, he did a scissor thing, which caused him to go off balance.
For no reason.
He should have
Right.
just come up, went up, came down.
All
That's
of a
all
sudden,
he needed to do.
All of a sudden, like he's synchronized swimming.
Crazy
He's, like,
legs.
kicking his legs up in the air. Like, why? Why did you need to do that?
Crazy legs Polk.
I wasn't strong enough on this yesterday, but it came to me. Maybe after talking to the big boy here last night on TV. That was on Polk.
I said this yesterday.
I didn't know. You and Jim were blaming the throw.
No, you heard
Jim.
Jim.
No, you were more with
No.
you were more with Jim Murray yesterday.
No,
1,000%.
When you asked about the rule, I said, get your freaking feet down.
No. You were talking about the. But the point of it is this: we were going to do that for a segment and scream at each other, but we got a little bit in right there. But the point is, whether it was on Polk, who it was on, or Brissett, if he just catches that ball, is Drake Maye playing this week?
No.
Nope.
So, like, your entire future, your franchise, your plan comes down to a 4A quarterback and a rookie receiver not quite getting the second foot down
Correct.
to end the game. And now, suddenly, it's Drake Maye time.
Right.
So, like, again, Ian Rappaport's tweet, New England gave Drake Maye more reps in practice than a normal backup, wanting to continue his development. They believe the moment is now. So they're going with Drake Maye. The future is now in New England. Sources say the Patriots are planning to start Drake Maye against the Texans. The first start for the number 3 overall pick. Jacoby Brissett, who started the first 5 games, heads to the bench. So the time is now. When did the time become now? When that heel hit out of bounds?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
No. So again, they gave him more reps in practice to see. So again, then it wasn't a plan. So if they literally said, "Well, let's see what it looks like today," it wasn't a plan. They're rushing it.
I'm trying to weasel it as usual. I wouldn't do this. I think that it shows that, again, if Polk comes down in bounds, they're not doing it. So don't give me this Drake Maye time garbage. They're panicking on a football level. Now, is it a mistake? Like I'm parsing words? Like that now gets me into the future telling part. I don't know what Maye looks like. I don't know what May's done the last 2 months behind the scenes. I don't know how far he's come or exactly where he's at. It's hard to know. I liked what I saw in those preseason games. The second one, especially. So, like, what the hell? I don't know. It's better for the show. which I get accused of all the time. You just care about the show, so it's better for the show, as Jimmy Stewart is unzipping back there. So neat, it's better for the show. I wouldn't do this. And don't give me this garbage about how it's like time. It's time because everyone's getting antsy about how bad the coaching is and how bad the team looks. Is it Mayo trying to bail himself out?
Maybe. Yeah, again, I was just...
they should be 3-2 right now if they had better coaching.
No, if I were Evan Lazar, I would demand that they put that segment back into the podcast that they scrubbed from the website a week ago.
Free Evan. Hashtag free Evan.
Seriously, like, again, the whole idea that there was a quote-unquote mutiny, and again, strong word, but the Patriots reacting the way they did, now a week later, they're in panic mode. Why? Because Mayo's afraid that he's going to lose the room otherwise?
This whole week.
Because the team's going down the drain?
This whole week to 10 days, the Patriots have looked like a clown show.
They are.
With what's going on the field, off the field. They just benched a captain after 5. By the way, if I'm on the Patriots, don't even think about naming me a captain. Because it's been, either
Kiss of
Caesar
death.
injuries.
Was Jabril
you get
Peppers a
benched,
captain?
Yeah,
Jabril Peppers. Like, holy mackerel. Yeah. Bust out those Pat the Patriot uniforms this weekend. Let's have a party.
Was Hartley Dykes a captain? He might have
Probably.
been.
I think Irving Fryer was.
This is back to where we are.
Yes.
Your captains are scrubs and, I don't want to say criminals, but whatever Jabril Peppers is. Good God.
Even when you're going this bad, even the good guys get infected. You remember Garen Veris? Like, defensive lineman, went to Stanford, punched out a guy at a bar on Route 1.
Because he became a Patriot.
Yeah,
he captain.
Did. He became a Patriot and again decided to cold cock someone in the bar.
So here we go. It's Drake Maye time. Comes Drake Maye. If you're just joining us, breaking news. The Patriots have, I say officially, but reportedly benched Jacoby Brissett in favor of Drake Maye, according to Ian Rappaport, now Adam Schefter, and others I'm sure to follow. This is happening. This has been a Big Boy Tuesday with Greg Bedard. Greg, your final thoughts here.
Well, a penny for Jacoby Brissett's thoughts about what he just had to be put through for 5 weeks. I was just looking at my stats. I have him getting hit between sacks and hits 56 times in the first 5 games. Well, that also that includes some from May at the end of the Jets game. Mayo better know what he's doing, because this is a tough spot to put the rookie in. I hope Alex Van Pelt can get a game planned up and schemed up and run the ball, sort of what they did last week. It doesn't sit great with me because I think that, Jacoby, he did not play great on Sunday, but at the end of the day, he led them on a potential game-winning touchdown drive. And because a rookie receiver couldn't get 2 feet in, he has lost his job. And I don't think there is a ton of fairness in this. But look, it's professional football. He's getting paid $8 million. He knew the potential for this was going to happen. I don't think he thought it was going to happen anytime this soon.
Okay. Greg, thanks for coming in. We appreciate
guys.
it. We look forward to reading your coverage on Boston Sports Journal. 90 seconds.
See you, big boy.
To reset the breaking news this afternoon, Drake Maye is taking over as starting quarterback of the New England Patriots.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.